So can you tell us the relevance of NEP for a CBSE school and especially in a Karnataka-based CBSE school? Can you tell us more about the brand Shri Ram Universal School?
So they also understand how the school will empower their child and also nurture the skill sets in them.
Hi, welcome to Yellowslate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Ms. Shylaja Menon, who is the principal of the Shri Ram Universal School in Bangalore. Let's speak to her and understand more about the general concerns that parents are likely to have while joining their kid in a CBSE school. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Mr. Chantan.
Ma'am, generally parents, when they're trying to search for a good CBSE school, they come across the jargon called the NEP. So can you tell us the relevance of NEP for a CBSE school and especially in a Karnataka-based CBSE school?
In terms of, NEP, National Education Policy, governing schools, it's again another acknowledgement for the quality checks and processes of a school. So largely as a parent, I'm sure, when they look at a school, they'll certainly want to opt for a school which would focus on this quality of teaching, learning, pedagogy. They would also try and define the facilities that are around in the school. NEP is, the total educational policy that governs all CBSE schools. So no CBSE school has, ever, any other modification or the provisions to modify anything. It's very important that they add all the policies that are incorporated, to bring about the best in every child.
Got it. And speaking about the Shri Ram Universal School, ma'am, it's the flagship for the first of its kind in Bangalore. So can you tell us more about the brand Shri Ram Universal School and your association with it?
Yeah. Shriram group of schools are world-class CBSE schools. Yeah, and the inception of our schools have occurred as early as 1988. So since then to now, we have 50 plus K-12 schools across India catering to lakhs of children. And our philosophy, aligns so beautifully well with the fact that, every child is unique. And we optimize their potential while focusing on each of them individually. And I also would want to, highlight and say that we are looking at touching more lives and empowering more children across the globe.
Got it.
Our schools are not just in India, but they're also spread across internationally.
Got it. And speaking about a new school, ma'am, parents usually will have their obvious concerns or apprehensions while joining their kid in a new school. But I believe there are certain advantages which a new school can offer to kids and parents. So can you throw more light on those advantages?
Yeah, I think for the challenges that a new standalone school will face is not the challenge that a branded school with curriculum, pedagogy and with number of, branches already, prevalent to bring in the legacy will face. So as a Shriram school, we are really being welcomed by the parents across India. Because, the legacy is known, the quality checks and the processes and the learning outcome in children is also been a great reflection across. So with all these aspects, really adding color to the brand, inception of our schools in any city in the country or globally where we already are present is never a challenge. But if you are, these challenges are largely prevalent in a standalone school where you have to bring in that reflection for the quality of teaching learning processes and then take things forward. Here they know very well the curriculum is common, the approach will be common, and the certain school culture and practices will also be certainly of par with excellence.
Got it.
So they don't have those kind of apprehensions. It's been a very, very smooth sail with, the interactions with the parents as well. And also this also is another reason that our admission numbers have gone up so beautifully.
Got it. And Speaking about the admissions, ma'am, can you tell us the usual admission process at the Shri Ram Universal School? Is there any examination that a kid has to go through? What sort of process is followed? Can you throw more light on that?
Yes, initial step is an interaction with the school team, and we request them to walk in because it's very important to offer them an overview of the curriculum, the pedagogy, and all the approaches. Because there is a huge percentage of parents who are very familiar with the curriculum, the approach, and the school culture of Shri Ram schools, but there is a nominal percentage of parents who are, who are seeking more information. So we always wish to call them over to the school and orient them in detail. So there are a lot of educational tools that are used, and they are exclusive to Shriram group of schools. So we give them insights on all this, and then also lead them through the school tour and take them across to ensure that they understand what is in store for their child for the years to come. Because no parent who looks at admission in Shri Ram school, they look at and a long-term association with the school. So they also understand how the school will empower their child and also nurture the skill sets in them.
Got it.
So we focus on helping them understand all the key differentiators and also tell them what what is the culture and what is the opportunity that is available for their child.
Got it. And since you brought the topic of school tour, for those parents who didn't visit the campus yet, what sort of physical infrastructure can they expect at the school? And also speaking about the transport facilities, can you tell us what time does the school start and what time does the transport facility or what time does the buses start? And more on that.
Sure, yeah. So, it's such a privilege to talk about the infrastructure of the school because the school is situated in a sprawling campus of, 4.5 acres of land. And also, the entire activities we have exclusively maintained about 1.3 acres of land for the field relative activities. So here again, we have a Olympic size athletic track, a swimming pool, a skating rink, a taekwondo area, then football, basketball, tennis, cricket pitch, and dance, theatre, music, and visual arts. Now here again, we also have educational partners who are joining hands with the school to optimize the potential in activities. Because, unless and until we partner with them, the curriculum-based structured learning approach is something that we look at because the learner outcome is very, very important for all the activities. So if we have to measure the quantum of learning in a child over a skill-based activity, it's important that, we have this regular class audits and then also measure what is the skill that we are trying to imbibe in children of specific grades. So it is really an amazing journey, and I'm very, very certain that, the years to come or the year one itself will bring about that productive outcome in every child.
Got it. And generally with new schools, ma'am, we have observed them not offering classes for all the classes. So they generally tend to offer for few classes. And so in Shri Ram Universal's case, for which classes are you offering classes?
Again, this is with the specific objective. As a school, we really believe in empowering children, for academic arena as well as non-academic arena, leading them forward multiple levels and then getting them across to bare minimum assessments. When we talk about bare minimum assessments, CBSE assessments is just a small process of checking up on their basics. Yeah, but otherwise as a school, our focus is to empower every child, offer children the best academically and also bring about not just academic excellence, but focus on their overall holistic development. So here again, our grades for the year one, this is year 0 for us. Grades for the year 1 is from playgroup to grade 6. The intent behind this is, we want our own students to graduate with learning objectives and skill sets from one grade to the other before they are ready to take up the secondary level of assessments.
Got it. And speaking about the timings and bus facilities, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah. See, considering the fact that, we are situated in Bangalore, North Bangalore, we understand the traffic status in Bangalore. Yeah. So we our working hours commence at 8:30 in the morning, extend until 3 p.m. This is Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Besides this, our school transport facility, covers about 12-kilometer radius in all four directions. And the route map is done, bearing the traffic status in mind. So we follow a lot of policies to, ply the vehicle, because school transport facility is completely with the focus of, plying the vehicle. Is the objective is to bring the child safe to school and, ensure that the child reaches home within that comfort level. So whatever may be the stipulated time of 35 minutes.
Got it.
So the route map of all our buses is done so strategically that, the traffic status, bearing the traffic status and multiple other, other factors in the city.
Got it. And ma'am, like you said, it's year zero for Shri Ram Universal School, and to set up a school is a very, very big task. How is the journey so far? What are the challenges that you faced in terms of executing some of the plans that you had in your mind? And can you tell more about your experience of starting a new school from scratch to where it is today?
Right. So I would, certainly want to eliminate the word the new school, because one of the major reason is that, as a school, we are 3 decades old in the industry. We are very well known. Our curriculum, pedagogical approaches are, very, very remarkable, and it's well known to the public across India and globally. Besides this, I would only want to say that yes, world-class quality is what we are focusing on, because as a school, we are looking at this unique identity for Shri Ram Universal School among 50 branches. So yes, there is a lot of effort, lot of commitment, but the journey has been wonderful and amazing. And since, we are very, very professional in all our approaches, there is a structured, approach to dealing with anything that comes. So I think challenges are minimum. That's something that I would want to, very sturdily confirm. Minimum challenges in terms of bringing in the reflection. The year one will bring in the reflection of the quality checks and the processes. The legacy will get established very well in the academic session 24-25.
Got it. And thank you so much for coming forward and sharing all these thoughts and opinions and information, ma'am. It will be of great help for parents who are looking for good schools. And we, from Yellow Slate and on behalf of a lot of parents, we wish all the great success to Shri Ram Universal School. And like you mentioned, we wish the school touches many more lives and impacts them in a positive manner.
Thank you so much, Mr. Champton. We're looking forward to setting this legacy in and, coming out with flying colors in the city.
I'm sure you will, ma'am. We also look forward to meeting you once again in future and getting to know more updates from the school. Thank you very much.